Udah kan ya? Cek 1 2 3. Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya udah berarti dah. Kan enggak bisa cok aneh. I'm a creep.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz.
Ini kan udah
The
kemarin.
sorceress told the witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead.
Halo Catnips.
Of Crookback Bog.
Gue bingung ini kamera taruh mana ya anjing kalau main The Witcher biar nggak nutupin apa? Biar nggak nutupin apa sih bahasanya? Nggak nutupin ini. Hilangin aja gitu. Nutupin subtitle. Ini kayaknya. Menarik. Kok nggak bisa anjing nih kapal? Oh ini kapal yang gue damparin kemarin anjing. Ini bisa ini. Mana anjing? Gue bingung lewat mana anjing. Gak apa-apa Liu, ada vouch. Ada vouch ya kalau ada. Mana pawet sih? Kayak Assassin's Creed anjing kalau ke pagar gitu. Gua anjing. Kira jangan dibunuh. Ya iyalah.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Masa abis enak-enak dibunuh anjing?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why,
Merah
I
anjing
aim to
bangsat.
use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much?
Walah, pengen dijual.
Why, he might even consider forgetting my past
Oh,
associations with the
lentinya
village.
BU anjing butuh duit.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well,
Mikir gua anjing Leo.
you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses.
Jelek banget anjing sarung tangannya ngentot.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs.
Gak tau Kia.
I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day.
Kan anu dah. Iya.
I shall cross the pond tower, and that means
Yeah.
Radovid's men will find me sooner or later.
Shit, dia ngomong apa tadi, Cuk?
Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
Iya tahu Liu, gue punya logika juga Liu.
Well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed.
Ini putus-putus anjing nih YouTube-nya anjing, bangsat.
Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome.
Anjing dipanggil ganteng.
Clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
1, 2, ini baru nih, 1 atau 2 ini. Gue takut salah kalau yang ini. Satu aja ya. Tapi kalau gue bilang 1 takutnya dia malah ke ini cuy, nggak ke Kaer Morhen. Tapi kalau gue ngambil 2 kayak posesif banget kentot. Apa sama aja Leo? Udah 1.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen. Beds free of bed bugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Iya, mau kemana? Oh, taruh sini anjing. Nah, ini baru benar, kita baru bermain. Nah, tidak mengganggu di apa-apa. Oh, oke. Wah, Riri Hena, sotoy banget lu Riri anjing. Anjing, dapat achievement FWB anjing bangsat. Achievement unlock friends with benefit bangsat. Ini achievementnya FWB, ngentot juga anjing nih game. Kapal gua di mana tadi? Beda soalnya kalau bawah lu bakalan lawan dia. Skip lah. Masa abis di EW dilawan, dibunuh, anjing psikopat put ngentot. Anjing nih. Kelarin misi baru biar bisa ketes spesinya. Oke, mantap. Ah, itu dia Liu yang ku cari-cari. Bisa singgah ke bisa nyewa sejam 20.000 ya kan. Mana helmnya? Kapal bisa mundur loh, Cuk, sakti, Cuk. Anjing, hilang Cuk depannya, keren. Ah, ada fast travel ya, ngapain gue naik kapal? Kurang ngerti. Goblok. Jadi jauh anjing. Anda miskin gimana nyewa? Lah? Ini nih, belum tahu nih teknik persewaan duniawi nih. Jago gue nyewa anjing. Emang lu? Gak perlu duit juga bisa gue. Kapalnya hancur Cuk depannya Cuk. Ada fast travel di sini. Sekalian buka palang tuh gimana tuh cerita buka palang tuh? Apa maksudnya buka palang? Bacot, bacot. Ber. Vulnerable against aksi, oke. Coba buka tabel misi lu. Nih. Banyak nih. Find if Siri in Skellige, bla 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 bla. Read Ladies of the Wood. Find a boat headed to Skellige. Ini ada visit Tris in her house. Maksudnya di permisi apakah akan EW? Nggak tahu ya, Valcrash. Gue juga nggak tahu. Millimeters dulu kan. Ini masih level 10 soalnya anjing visit Tris. Anu cok, belum kuat ininya. Levelnya. Enggak kelar-kelar anjing nih Baron anjing yang panjang Baron ya. Yang gue kelarin Tris per Tris-Trisan anjing.
Lightning strike.
Woi. Lah, kok kebakaran? Lohe. Punten, misi ngalih. Tunjukin tempat, enggak ah. Tenang aja, gue bisa merasakan kok Liu, gue bisa mencium baunya gitu. Tahu. Siapa bakar, Cok? Halo Bang Reski.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid.
Selamatin kudanya biar dikasih duit. Oke, Fauts.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick.
Superhero anjing nih, jangan salah anjing. Dan superhero kita The Witcher. Deng. Dipukul goblok. Mana caranya, Cok? Ini. Mana caranya? Oh, naik. Maaf. Naik goblok. Naik.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Lot mana anjing? Loot. Misi bro.
Over here. Can't get out. Roof's collapsed.
I'm coming to get you.
How do I open the main gate? Jesus. Nih. Naik tangga pakai art, lu cupu anjing pakai art. Laki langsung digas.
We've a hero in our midst.
Yeah, fuck you.
Horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Anjing, what the fuck are you
You'd
suggesting?
been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound
Oh,
about right?
kasar nih si bangsat. Bro, nggak tahu lu gue juaranya. Mike Tyson pun takut sama gue. It's nyo. Mati lo anjing. Mati lo ngentot. Mati lo ngentot. Mati lo ngentot. Ini ngedos mulu ngentot. Kok kedot sih anjing? Berani sama petarung X nih. Sorry bro. Anjing. Anjir. Udah kayak film-film kriminal anjing.
We need to talk.
Defend dia, gua terus serang. Udah telat Fouts, udah gue bantai. Maaf.
Sit down.
Be humble.
You
Sit down.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story.
Oh, anaknya nggak pernah
She always
di
knew how to spark
ini.
fire.
Nggak pernah dipukulin, tapi istrinya sering.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join
Iya, masih ada 11 lagi Valkres.
And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
Sumpah jelek banget anjing sarung tangannya Geralt anjing, harus ganti nih ngentot.
If I knew.
Oh, dia nggak tahu kenapa anaknya kabur, padahal anaknya
How'd she
ini
make you angry?
nggak dipukulin,
Too much
nggak kayak
salt in the
istrinya.
soup, Socks never darned.
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and
Udah 20
sober.
tahun kenal.
She was
Ya
there to
tahu
greet me when
kalau
I
gua
returned
mabuk
the
apa enggak.
victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat.
Dia selalu
Like
nge-support.
no other,
Nih.
she knew where to press, where to pinch,
Oh.
so it would hurt.
Istrinya tahu gitu di mana yang harus di apa, dia harus ngapain biar baronnya ngamuk.
Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Oh,
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
dia udah tahu soal udah kabur sebenarnya.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tahu nggak
Wasted
dikasih
my time.
tahu aja.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Harga diri, ego. 123. Udah nyari anaknya balon? Belum nyari anaknya balon nih. 123 ya guys ya. 123 guys. Satu nanya kaburnya gimana? Apa yang terjadi? Dua yang ngatain dia anjing, dua mah. Mereka nggak lari tot, lu yang ngusir ngentot gitu. Kalau tiga, I don't care what the fuck you just do to them, ya kan? Gue nggak ngurus lu ngapain ke dia, tapi gue tahu cara nyari. Satu, oke. Banyak tanya berarti, banyak bacot.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
Cing, jadi Sherlock Holmes anjing satu.
Soaking myself 3 days straight.
Udah nangis
Anna
tiga
came
apa?
to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled.
Oh, anak sama istrinya udah pengen lari, udah pengen pergi. Tapi ini nggak mau ngelepasin. Jadinya kayak
Woke up in the morning.
tarik-tarikan gitu lah.
Heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone.
Apa Liu? Mencorpor pakai gedenya.
Know what that's like, Witcher?
No.
No. How the fuck could you?
Kasar banget
I
kentot.
was left with nothing. Nothing. Only the bottle.
Literally tinggal anjing. Lu main Gwen apa kagak? Soalnya ntar gak bisa dapat kartu jabaran kalau udah kelar main misi baron. Gue nggak main Gwen sama sekali. Gue nggak mau main Gwen, males anjing.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the
Enggak, gue
wall
nggak main
and killed
Gwen.
her instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled.
Oh,
And
bener
I
berarti.
used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Oke, Fauts.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room.
Anaknya ngeliatin katanya.
Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Oh, pergelutan duniawi anjing.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew
Oh,
she miscarried.
nggak penting anjing. Gue nggak main Gwen, nggak penting. Apa nggak main Gwen,
Breath
males.
short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Gugur gara-gara dia anjing, bangsat.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Jangan lu bunuh di tempat tuyulnya. Iya, iya,
What
iya.
was I to do?
Gue pelihara, gue
Took it
pelihara.
out and buried it.
Biar banyak duit gue.
Just
Gue
like
pelihara.
that.
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right.
Oh, dia nggak dikubur, nggak diapain
She should
anjing.
be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Keep it together, man. Gue suka ada keep it together, man. Anjing, gue suka.
Get hold of yourself. Like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into
fucking what? Gak usah jelasin kan ya, nggak penting ya anjing, nih bocah ngapain tahu? Apa jelasin. Jelasin
A
gue
cursed
orangnya.
creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
Ada satu cara di ini.
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough.
Kubur aja, udah kubur.
Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Duit lah, let's go.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Cing disuruh kasih
And try to
garam
sober up.
di luar.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Suruh kasih garam di luar rumahnya katanya. Kayak ulernya bangsat, kasih garam di luar ngentot. Kalau camping-camping no, kasih garam anjing.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Oke.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's
Mengentot
dug
anjing.
up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look.
Jelek banget anjing.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrison, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
Pakai apa tadi? Kata
Pick
Fauch.
it up. Take it in your arms.
Pakai apa? Pakai art apa pakai aksi, Cok? Pakai apa? Pakai apa? Fauch, pakai apa, Fauch?
Merciful gods.
Halo, pakai apa, Fauch? Tolong, pakai apa? Aksi art apa, Cuk? Oh, aksi. Aksi.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Dia kapan mau berubah? Oh fuck. Ngeri cok, jelek banget anjing. Bagusan tuyul lokal anjing.
We must bury it. We'll speak.
Show me what you got. Spectres. Botchling trap.
Do something. It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Charm it somehow.
Mana caranya, Cok?
Things would have but
Tuh. Ah, anjing. Ngentot.
quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Ngentot ya ini jelek banget anjing, sumpah gue kira better gitu bentuknya, jelek banget anjing, matanya gede kayak alien ngentot.
Need to hurry.
On with it. Pull up.
Goblok. Gak bisa kan dodge anjing. Ngilang. Dah.
It stopped.
Nyusahin anjing bocah.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Surti, kasih nama Surti. Udah kasih nama Surti anjing. Anak pasti kasih nama Surti. Udah Surti bagus tuh. Ngentot. Ini kasih nama Surti anjing.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya. And embrace thee as my daughter.
Oh bukan Surti cok, kenapa Dea cok? Anjay.
Good. Now bury the body.
Kayang anjing, bisa kayang dia. Oh mati, gue kira kayang. Kayang. Emang Surti, gue kasih nama Surti, bodo amat. Namanya Surti.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Wus, nggak boleh minum katanya. Pas lu minum kontol. Terus gimana nih? Udah sit and wait. Nunggu jodoh.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Surti maksud lu? Jelek
Lead me to those bound to
banget.
you by blood.
Santai. Kenceng amat. Itu tuyul terbang kenceng banget anjing. Tuyul kayang kenceng banget larinya anjing.
If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
Oke.
Fucking shit!
Fucking shit. Kemana tuyul anjing? Ais, harus naik kuda nih anjing biar cepet anjing. Tapi ini lama banget tuyul ngentot. Tuyul terbang ngentot ya. Nah, bacot. Mau ngejer, enggak kan? Ngentot. Oh keras. Yuk. Ya elah cuman di sini.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Wow.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Oke, jadi Sherlock Holmes lagi ya, ngentot.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Ngapain tuh bocah? Woi, baju siapa nih?
They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Acil. Elan kill.
Wants to show me something more.
Acil. Elan. Bacot anjing, bodo amat. Udah bodo amat anjing, lari aja. Bocil. Ayo. Cepetan dikit lah ngentot. Mentang-mentang bisa terbang ya. Ngenjoy banget lu terbang ngentot. Depan nih deh. It's dodging anjing, gue jago anjing ngedodge. Oh di sini.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Ih, meledos anjing. Ini emang begitu ya anjing? Bakarnya bodo amat. Bajuku mau rusak. Goblok.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Oke.
What
Anjing.
do we have here? Bones have been here a while.
Oke, udah lama tulangnya katanya.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Digigit anjing sadelnya goblok.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Oke. Bukan necropos ya.
Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible
Kepalanya
strength.
hilang anjing.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast.
Nice.
Surprised him.
Another monster ini bro. Sabar. Baju ini dulu sementara. Jelek gak apa-apa.
Good thing it doesn't end here.
Jelek banget kentot. Udah mat. Ntar kita benerin yang satunya. Bagus anjing nge-Witcher tuh, gue suka. Banding ini apa jelek banget, lihat lah. Salam malam, selamat maaf baru bangun. Iya, Ligar dimaafkan. Selamat malam juga.
bastard.
Apa sih? Gue nabung vouch biar bisa beli.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Woi, banyak tuyul. Oh. Enggak, bukan.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We
Bukan tuyul
knows
aja.
nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure?
Lon-
Not even
lon-
passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Diam.
Mention no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Don't know
Bener
where
berarti.
to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Jelek banget sumpah nih baju
Tamara
anjing.
is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one.
Anaknya ada tapi istrinya nggak ada.
Stop it.
Ini anaknya mana mau gue mau gue bantu maksudnya.
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past
Udah
2
diceritain
hours
nih,
in
anjing.
front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make
Bukan
your
istrinya,
ears bleed.
Cok, anaknya, Cok.
Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara
Kan gue pengen bantu Tamara anjing bukan Ana. Ana mah
But then I
bodoh
saw
amat hilang ya.
fiery marks on her hands.
Nih, logo apa itu? Aksi.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron on the palms inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing. As if they
Monster
burned
apa,
with
anjing?
raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold
Butuh
sweat.
tiket buat masuk ke daerah tersebut ya gampang dah.
A beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes.
Hah?
I thought I was done for.
Minotaur
Beast
gitu.
attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Istrinya cabut, apa istrinya dibawain monsternya
Why help
katanya.
them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Old Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy.
Oh, Tamara diselamatin sama anaknya diselamatin sama Tamara makanya
I'd have never dared to help.
dia utang budi.
My missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Aksi level 2 di merchant ya, aksi level 2 lah. Okay. I don't give a shit if
Thanks for your help.
her wife is dead, bro.
Lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Hais, ini lagi
So
tuyul.
here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Ngaling. Jelek banget anjing. Oxenford. Ini dah. Mana sini Oxenford? Enggak di sini. Mana sih Oxenford? Oh ini. Jauh kali, Wak. Ya, cari dulu lah. Mana Roach? Oh anjing, muncul entah dari mana nih Roach. Bersembunyi di pepohonan Roach anjing. Gimana sih cara ngasih tanda? Oh, udah. Mana ini, Cok? Belok kiri. Oke. Ngeri anjing jam 3 pagi, Cok. Mesti ngap. Mana paling dekat ini anjing, paling dekat. Gede banget anjing mapnya Witcher bangsat. Kayak main GTA 5 anjing. Nah nih, anjing muncul. Sini Roach. Anjay. Muncul di belakang pohon anjing dia. Keren nggak Roach? Tiba-tiba muncul. Red. Jauh banget, potong jalan. Potong jalan, kata GPS potong jalan. Oke kan. Potong jalan. Bacot. Najis sosokan kopi ya ngentot. Keluar balik. Ih, kepleset jatuh, ya udah ke bawah. Taktik off-road anjing. Punya kuda nggak dipakai off-road. Buat apa punya kuda? Oke. Balik lagi udah on the road. Nggak ada anunya kota ini.
Slow now.
Nggak ada ininya ya.
Hey-ya.
Nggak bisa di discover.
Run, Roach.
Oh ini udah.
Slow now. Whoa.
Nggak ada. Isi bang. Kontol. Isi bang. Sekota kan ini bener kan ya? Emang nggak bisa lewat sini.
Whoa.
Oh iya.
Halt.
Hold.
Passage.
No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Oke, si tolol gak
Who
tahu ya.
ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Butuh anu katanya surat vaksin.
Farewell.
Oke, kita berarti akan ini ya. Kita akan mencari penjual surat vaksin KW ya. Salah. Tes COVID maksudnya. Surat tes COVID KW. KW oke. Acquire, oke. Misi. Goblok. Oke, mari kita cari surat COVID palsu. Surat tes PCR palsu tapi. Karena kita tidak ingin dites PCR, oke? Nyari di mana nih ya? Kalau boleh tahu ya guys ya. Salah. Acquire a pass. Beli di mana nih guys? Nyetak di mana nih surat PCR palsunya? Merchant di mana di sini?
Whoa there, Roach.
Mana ada merchant di sini? Ya nyari merchant dong. Merchant di mana? Merchant mana aja? Oh, merchant di sini.
Go.
Ada merchant di sini. Apa nih blacksmith? Sama Erlang. Wah! Sibal. Oh iya, mana nih? Erlang mana Erlang?
Honor in the fatherland. Enjoy living, freak, while you can.
Merchant mana aja? Mana Erlang? Gue nyari Erlang. Mana Erlang? Ini shopkeeper. Shopkeeper kan ya merchant ya? Mana? Lu DM aja, Fox. Mana nih? Mana? Gimana sih anjing merchantnya? Buka Google aja kita. Kalian research ya kan? Witcher 3 merchant. Jelek banget mukanya ngentut. Nah, ini Valen merchant at Blabo. Kita di mana nih? Kita di Stonecutter Settlement. Terdekat apa terdekat? Terdekat Mulbrydale. Mulbrydale ada nggak? Merchant at the crossroad between Mulbrydale and Devil's Pit. Mana lagi? Oh, ini ada Linden Vale. Merchant Linden Vale. Mana nih? Kok bunyi statik dar? Oh ini anjing. Kaget gue tiba-tiba ada bunyi statik ya, ternyata speaker Simbada gue anjing. Gila, speaker Simbada. Border post. Kan anjing. Masih tahu apa anjing? Jauh amat. Ini di mana Linden Vale? Mana tuh border post? Hah? Mana tuh, Cok? Hmm. Di mana itu anjing? Di sini anjing. Jauh amat. Oke, boleh lah. Gue sih nggak terlalu jauh. Roach. Ini Roach. $500 anjing kalau dari sini, dari hangman-nya deket ya. Dari hangman-nya. Oke. Mending bantai, nggak bisa bro. Lu kelar quest Meter juga bisa, kelar main quest Woodland juga bisa. Maksudnya apa sih? Hujan anjing. Salah jalan nih. Benar salah jalan. Buat dapetin pasnya. Oh. Enggak. Kan gue mau ini beli surat PCR. Jadi kasih surat PCR, ngetes dong gue. Enggak dong. Belilah. Mau beli nih. Surat PCR craftingan. Ini kan? Bener kan yang lu kirim? Sama gua. Bener anjing, ini yang ada misi. Kok ada misi? Katanya merchant anjing, tapi ada misi ngentot. Ngentot batuk-batuk semua anjing, covid bangsat. Pantes laku ya dia ya. Oh iya ini.
Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around, right here.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Pantes dia jualan di sini anjing, pada covid semua anjing.
Redanians hold all the fords across the Pontar. Can't get through without a pass. But you're in luck. So happens I've got a few to sell.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
100 doang.
No deal.
Whoa, hold up.
Oke.
Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
Enggak, bayarnya anjir
Sure
kok.
hope the pass is worth this much coin.
You made the right decision.
Dah,
I regret
males
it.
gue bantu yang covid. Ya, namanya surat palsu ya, pasti mahal. Enggak sih, tapi lebih murah daripada bantuin dia ya kan. Ini surat palsu. Enggak. Gua tajir buat apa minta diskon.
Go.
Tajir duit tuh sisa 300. Lah. Gua belum jual ini, Bos. Nih. Nih apa nih? 465. Nih. Banyak anjing jang enggak jelas.
Come on now.
Bisa dapat 50 enggak?
Halt! No passage. Bridge is closed.
Because?
Cause King Radovid said it should be. Won't let anyone through who don't have a pass.
Perfect. Just so happens I have a pass.
What? Let me see. Doesn't seem forged. You never know. Alright,
Kan?
move on.
Bagus, Cok, kualitasnya. Pantes mahal, Cok. Kualitasnya bagus soalnya. Surat vaksin plus swab PCR gila loh. Kualitasnya emang bagus, Cok. Ayo, Roach. Misi, Bang.
Whoa!
Jauh banget ya gue muter ya. Ngapain gue kesini anjing? Oh, gue cuma mau ambil ini sih. Hasilnya itu bagus anjing, gila. Emang bagus tuh orang, bagus kualitasnya, dicap jempol sih. Bagus Erlang, bagus Erlang. Saya setuju dengan bagus Erlang. Kamu bagus bikin surat swab PCR dan vaksinnya. Bagus kualitasnya bagus Erlangs. Pantas ketangkap polisi. Terlalu bagus soalnya.
Go.
Sama Erlang 500 tapi nggak 100 lah. Kan itu kan 500 ribu. Kalau di duit The Witcher 100 silver anjing. Sama 100 apa itu, 100 gold, nggak tahu 100 apa. Misi, Mas. Oke, to that hero. Okay.
Long live acceptance.
Belum bisa anjing. Mari kita cari Tamara ya kan. Tamara TikToker itu, yang rambutnya pendek. Tamara TikToker. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight I will fuck your pussy. Si Bang, nyari ini Bang, Tamara Gaming 212. Mana Cok? Ini. Ini. Di atas. Oh, di atas. How do I get there? Oke, nah. Mana, Cok?
Everyone to me! To me!
Kenapa ini?
Hey!
Get me along the path.
We've no to talk
Go on,
about.
don't think twice, just buy.
Oh, ini. Apa, Cok?
Eternal fire!
Rusuh guys. Oh ini. Nah, rusuh anjing.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How
Yes.
else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Cakep gak Tamara? Kalau jelek skip lah. Kalau jelek biarinnya mati. Ya elah, ada kucing garong. Dagangan orang dibakar.
You're
Lah.
looking for me. And who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah. To see if
Mbak
you're
Bondol.
and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got
Soalnya
every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
ya udahlah.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
You know what? I don't give a fuck about your story. I don't give a shit. I just want to find Siri, okay? I don't care. Maybe your mother as well.
Claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my
Minotaur
life.
gitu.
And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
You know what? Actually, I don't give a fuck about your mother, okay? I don't give a fuck about your mother, okay? Just die, I don't care.
Find my mum?
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends.
Bentar.
They'll help me.
Shit. Bentar ya guys, ada makan datang. Bentar. Bentar guys, masak nasi. Masak nasi, sabar, masak nasi. Gue ada ide nih, mumpung masak nasi, bentar. Mana sih? Ternyata gue kira udah ada nasi anjing, sabar. Yuk. Kita masak nasi bersama, yuk. Let's go. Gak penuh sih, tapi ya sebisanya lah, yuk. Ya, suaranya kan dari ini ya, Cok. Suaranya dari mic. Suaranya dari mic ini, Cok. Bentar, gue pindah berarti suaranya. Tes. Oh, ini mati, Cok, suaranya. Enable audio. Oke, guys. Nah. Vlog. Gue gak bisa baca chat ya, jadi nontonin gue masak nasi aja. Nih, sebentar. cukup. Ini teknik masak nasi bagus anjing dibanding ada saringan ya kan, nggak usah repot-repot nyuci pakai tangan begini-begini. Jangan mati. Nyuci nasi pakai saringan. I don't care what you said, but this is working, so yes. Ada yang simple, kenapa yang susah ya kan? Yuk. Sabi anjing, nge-vlog gua nonton. Gimana? Aha. Anjay. Enggak, gue nggak pakai jaring, bro. Yaudah, let's back. Bye bye. Oke. Haha. I'm back, motherfucker. Nasinya pakai es krim, bukan goblok. Ini gua ngambil pengen makan anjing. Apa nih? Si Rose di situ tuh. Ah. Kabar guys, makan es krim dulu. Yuk. Oke, lanjut. I don't care about your friend.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Harus tanya who's your friend kan?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the
Apa anjing eternal fire?
your heart aflame, it gives you strength and
Igni, eternal fire igni bukan?
your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster.
Oh. Sukses
I
sat.
hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Oh.
Unexpected.
Ini dong berarti dia. Suka ngilangin orang-orang
I
bangsat.
thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity, stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
Nggak salah. Berarti dia nggak suka sama trees gitu-gitu.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings
Kira gitu-gitu ya nggak suka ya
The
mereka ya.
Baron sent you to fetch
Kan
his
kira
daughter
cakep anjing minta di ewe.
best faces.
Maksudnya
You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has
Ya, ini
restored
GTA.
her strength, we shall see about finding
GTA tahun
I know what
1200.
you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Kenapa sih lu ngeliatin kucing mulu? You don't want that kind of pussy. You want the other type of pussy, the good one. Not the bad one. Apa nih? Oh, di Ocean of Games. Ngentot bocah Ocean of Games anjing. Gue dulu bocah Ocean of Games juga sih. Dulu. Sebelum Abang Kimaku donate. Ya. Abang Venom juga tuh, jangan lupa. Kita lapor ke bapak, yuk bapak. Ya hari ini nggak ada ewe-ewean dong. Setch.
We're catching snails.
Kenapa sih lari nggak bisa selamanya? Kayak oh energinya habis. Ini langsung penuh anjing, terus lari lagi. Selamanya dong sama aja.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge, damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Bantu gak nih? Oke, males gitu gue bantu ya. Dapat apa kalau bantu?
What'll I get out of it?
Main quest ini
Witches
girl.
do naught for free. This the Pella knows.
Main quest.
Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Dapat duit.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life.
Oh, mau apa sih, Cok? Bahasanya aneh, Cok.
Cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Nah, skip ah.
Can't help you just now.
But we alone cannot keep evil at bay. There's a war on. Men's blood soaks the earth. The damned are it wander in great numbers. Ponder it. The Pella will pay ye. Should ye need him, the Pella in his hut you'll find.
Bahasanya aneh anjing. The Peller in this hut you find. You fucking donut.
Remember me?
Apa lagi nih? Oh, ini.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Wow, duit. And people said it's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. I actually need your money.
Witcher, a word, please.
Siapa lagi anjing itu tadi cutscene mulu?
Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Lah, melonggo, sad boy. Baron menjadi seorang sad boy. My God, this Baron pasti dengerin lagu Elviera anjing. Ku kan setia menjaga.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms.
My God, this sad boy.
Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them.
Anak lu jelek anjing, gak suka
Damn
gue.
shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Ini sayang banget. Anaknya dah. You know what? I don't give a fuck about you.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
Ya, Valker.
I saw her. We talked.
Gak ada ewe-ewe hari ini, Valkres.
When will she come home?
Sedih.
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint.
Kita selesai misi ini terus sudahan gue kayaknya, Cok. Pengen makan.
She's not coming back, period. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to return to a home like this either.
Ah, horse bugger, you blind. I know what you think already. You've no need to repeat it.
Fuck you.
I've not been a good father, I know, but...
Yeah, fuck you.
Perhaps it's not too late.
Can always try.
Iya, makanya sambil nunggu nasi jadi gue pengen main yang lebih santai anjing.
I've nothing.
Pam Frenzy 2.
Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Siri, like we agreed.
Fine.
Dibalikin nih anjing.
Word once given.
Bukan nih gue nih.
When Siri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Oke.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living.
Oh, ikut berburu babi anjing, Siri.
Siri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oke, Valkres gue nonton dulu live feeding Frenzy 2 kalau gitu.
Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Kenapa malah game taruhan anjing?
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever? Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
Anjing pede kali
Don't
kok.
drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Anjing masih panjang nih kayaknya misi Kentot. Pakai acara balapan sama Baron anjing. Eish. Ada kelincong.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
Eh, fuck you.
Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Jauh amat, gue kira deket anjing. Duluan, Nas.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Anjing, a man of his word. GG Gaming anjing.
What?
Oh, Griffin, Cok.
Another chance to win.
Oh, bukan Griffin, Deng. Apaan tuh, jelek banget anjing.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened
Apa
then?
anjing itu?
I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Bentuknya kayak Griffin tapi bukan Griffin palanya anjing.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Kenapa let's play Gwen anjing?
So long.
Hai si Bal, lihat di berapa cok misinya cok. Search the room bla 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 bla. Lah, di sini gua main farm frenzy mandi, ya kan mandi. Salah, iya mandi. Mandi main farm frenzy kalau nasi belum masak. Main farm frenzy, tapi kalau nasi udah masak gua makan dulu baru main farm frenzy. Oke. Oke. Ntar doang ya apa yang hari ini ya. Yang kemarin juga. Makasih yang udah nonton. Makasih Steven Liu, makasih Fauch, makasih Valkres. Digar kamu gay. Bye.